Hello class, I'm going to go through this student example of a summary to point out the key strategies that will be important for you to remember when writing your own summary. First, don't forget to properly format your summary with an endorsement, title, and page numbers. Take a look at the opening sentence of this summary. The title of the reading you've chosen should be mentioned in the main idea sentence, the first sentence of your summary, like learning to read and write is mentioned here. Notice how the writer gives the author's full name the first time he or she is mentioned. After that, only the last name is used. The first sentence will state what you think is the main idea of the reading. Pay attention to how the writer mentions the author's name multiple times throughout the summary. Also notice the summary doesn't include any quotes. See how the writer uses present tense verbs when referencing the reading. This phrasing here creates good closure for the summary. Use phrasing to signal to your readers that they're at the end of the summary. This phrasing helps bring the summary to a close. It pulls the details together for the reader and connects to the main idea statement at the beginning. Finally, don't forget, this is what your works cited page should look like. Now let's take a look at the other highlighting in the document. The yellow highlights are words that signify repeated keywords. Strategically repeating keywords helps create unity in the summary. Douglas's reading is primarily about learning in secret, so these yellow highlighted terms reinforce this theme. Next, look at the blue highlighted words. They signify the main idea of the reading. Take note of how the main idea is not only stated at the beginning of the summary, but also re-envisioned at the end of the summary to help create closure and a full circle feel to the summary. The green highlights are words that signify key ideas in the reading. These are the key ideas you would have outlined while annotating your reading. They are presented in the same order as the original text. Lastly, the gray highlights are words that are derived from the pre-writing questions. Be sure your summary incorporates the answers to these questions. For instance, here, the student mentions that this is a narrative account, moves on to explain how the narrative was written to inform, suggests the tone of the reading is straightforward, and shares how Douglas uses numerous anecdotes as a technique in this passage. As you write and revise your summary, be sure to review all the key elements you should be including and how you should be formatting your summary by using your assignment rubric in this example. I look forward to reading your summaries.